Good morning and welcome to our very first daily update episode. Leading the headlines this morning, a vehicle believed to be driven by an 18-year-old who recently obtained his driver's license remains missing in the Rio River as the police try to determine the number of people who were in the vehicle. Taslim Ali is believed to have been the driver of the family vehicle that veered off the road at Waindra in Baulevu early yesterday morning. Police spokesperson Anna Soro said they were yet to confirm whether there were passengers in the vehicle. Police had to call off the search yesterday because of unfavorable weather. In today's edition, Ali's mother talks of the loss of her husband 8 months ago and yesterday her son. And in other news, the Fijian Teachers Association has decided to join the Fiji Trades Union Congress protest march on May the 3rd. The decision defies an early circular by the Permanent Secretary for Education, Alison Burchell, stating that if a ministry employees participated in the protest, their participation would still be unlawful and may be subject to possible disciplinary action or other legal action, even if they had taken leave or on school holidays. The Fiji Teachers Union, on the other hand, said it was still consulting its members regarding the issue. And the large class sizes in urban schools is of concern to the Fiji Teachers Union, which comprises the safety and learning of students. Union members discussed this during their annual conference yesterday. The increase in class sizes and the increase in the workload of teachers, members said, were due to the changes in the assessment system and the rapid increase in class sizes from internal migration. The members resolved to ask the Ministry of Education to implement the recommendations of the 1993 job evaluation exercise, which will mean class sizes will be between 20 to 30. You can find more stories of the FTU conference by Litia Dava in today's newspaper. And in our news from the north, Chairperson of the Standing Committee on Justice, Law and Human Rights, Alvik Maharaj, says members of the public will not have access to the register that contains names and details of sexual related offenders. Mr. Maharaj made the comments during the public submission on the Registration of Sex Offenders Bill 2018 in Langalanga, Madhuwata yesterday. While explaining the purpose of the bill, Mr. Maharaj said only authorized organizations such as the police, Ministry of Education and Social Welfare would have access to the register. During the discussions, a member of the community asked whether police could arrest an 18-year-old boy who was dating a 15-year-old girl and was spending nights at the girl's home. The issue was discussed at length, specifically the role of parents in addressing such issues. These stories and more from our North Bureau Chief, Serafin Ngalo, in today's edition. And from the burning west, our West reporter Rebecca Nasiko was in Singatoka yesterday and spoke to villagers in Nassau who are looking forward to the completion of the Savu Savu Bridge. The accessway provides a link to more than 20 villages in the district of Nassau and Saivo. Villagers in these districts usually found alternative ways to cross the flooded Wanimala River whenever it flooded or otherwise be stranded. She also visited Singatoka, where vegetable farmers have remained positive over their harvests despite the constant heavy downpours in the Western Division. And at the Warwick Resort in Singatoka yesterday, the Fiji Land Bank Landowners Trustees Workshop was held. Permanent Secretary Josefa Vanyongo revealed that 107 parcels of idle and unutilized land comprising of at least over 10,000 hectares has been secured by the Lands Ministry. Mr. Vanyongo said the ministry collected a revenue of $9.4 million for its leases to date. More reports on the workshop by the Suva reporter Vilmena Ngelevuki are in today's page 5. And in business news, our business editor reports on Total's commitment to a global solar program, and it aims to equip 5,000 service stations around the world with solar panels, including its service stations here in Fiji. Dr. Mahendra Reddy inaugurated the project at Total Service Station in Lodala Beach yesterday evening. And in your sports news today, as we count down to the Rugby World Cup in Japan later this year, Flying Fijians coach John McKee said he will name his 15-member extended squad next week as he starts preparations for a very busy season. Ahead of the Rugby World Cup, the Flying Fijians will host the New Zealand Maori on July 13th in Suva. The Fiji beat Maori's Sevens champions. The Police Blue rugby team will be out to strengthen its relationship with the people of Kandavu at the Silver Waters Tiliva Sevens and Netball Festival this week. The Elite Sevens Club is expected to draw big crowds, being one of the top teams to feature at the tournament. Team Manager Assistant Superintendent of Police Amini Sitai Seru says this will be their first appearance at the tournament. And Fiji National Rugby League Chairman Penny Musuramasi has confirmed that the 9 local women rugby league players have been given the opportunity to represent Fiji in their upcoming matches. The national women's team will play Papua New Guinea and the Cook Islands in June. Those stories are from Noam Biondole and more on the Netball Tour in Singapore, Judo, Darts and the Skipper Cup in today's edition. And as the official print media partner of the Nandronga Rugby Union, the Fiji Times Thursday's edition also has the latest news from their competition, points table and draws. Those are your news headlines for the Fiji Times today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Download our app and subscribe to www.fijitimes.com. And you can also look forward to stories from our senior reporter Sikeli Ngonondovu, who arrived into the island of Lakamba in Laos yesterday after 33 hours of travel at sea. Here is an early footage from him as Laos prepares for the Laos Provincial Council meeting. Thank you for watching and have a productive day.